go ahead and this helps you clear your head and sit in the true space of your higher self, okay? So we'll go ahead and practice that real quick because I know a lot of people go to pick a cards and then they go with their impulse, not with their intuition. So this is one way to go with your intuition. So we're going to breathe in for 5, hold for 5, release for 5. So ready, set, and go. Those always feel good. Whenever I'm having a moment, I don't have a chance to meditate. That's what I do. So you want to do a few of those, and let's just go ahead and talk about what we have in front of us. So I did pre-shuffle and pull cards per pile. I have not seen the cards. You can ask your guides. I have not seen the cards yet. I haven't done this in a while. I usually, just pull per item when I do pick a cards, but I was guided to do this today. So I have no idea what's under each egg. We have the pink spotted egg over here with the selenite tower right there. So that's going to be pile 1. Pile 2 is a yellow egg. I was trying to find a golden egg and I couldn't find one, but a yellow egg with a moonstone behind it. And then we have, I don't know if you could see, but we have a blue spotted egg with this beautiful Lemurian quartz. And then we have this pink egg with a ribbon, and there is the ocean jasper. So you want to go ahead and call upon your guides, your angels, your higher self, your past on loved ones too, and just take a few deep breaths and choose which pile is for you. I feel like that for those of you that are new to this, just go with whatever you feel called to. Maybe you're going to feel called to how the cards are laid out. Maybe you're going to be called to how the eggs are positioned or the colors on the eggs, or you're going to be called to the crystals. That's why I like to provide multiple options, because for some people, they resonate more with crystals than just random items, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and give you a few moments to make your decision. And I'm being guided to say, don't get in your head about it. It's just sometimes we might pick what is not for us right away, and then it's kind of like our second choice might be the better choice. Don't overthink it. And of course, if you need some more time, please pause the video. I'm going to go ahead and start with pile 1, which is the selenite tower and the pink spotted egg. Mind you, I will be pulling some tarot and a couple extra cards along with the cards out there, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start with pile 1. Thank you. Hi, pile 1. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling these cards out. I'm going to flip all of them over at the same time. That's why I decided to zoom in. And we're going to put those there. So we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. So what's coming in? We have Goddess. That is nice. And then we have Femme Fatale. Okay. This is going to be interesting. And then we have Miracles. This is so nice. Again, this is what's coming in during the month of April if you chose this pile. And then we have Beginnings, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Shemiel. Anyways, I'm just going to push these over so I could try to fit all of these in the shot. Okay, and then what else do we have coming in? Woman holding a coin. Oh, this is really nice. And then we have Indecision. I did pull some tarot from a bigger deck. These cards have different meanings. We have 2 of air, which is indecision, avoidance, and confusion. That is interesting. I told y'all I have not looked at these, so this is indecision twice. We'll get there. And then we have the Empress, creation, abundance, and action. What do we have with these little cards? We have courage. We have take the first step. And these are going to be signs, synchronicities for you. Maybe you're connected to these gods, goddesses. This is the Spirit Allies Oracle. We have Airmid. We have Labradorite, and that's so funny. Maybe y'all might resonate with pile 4 as well, because I almost called that pile 4's crystal Labradorite. Then we have Gemini. Could be dealing with a Gemini or have Gemini in your chart. Then we have the Whip. And then we have the stars. Okay. So I have not looked at these cards yet. I didn't even meditate. They told me, I was like, should I meditate? They're like, no, don't meditate. Just go ahead and get into it. So, first of all, I feel like that for you, pile one, some of y'all, this is feeling really good about yourself. This is also about receiving a lot more attention. This is about feeling even sexual during the month of April. Okay, I also feel like that for a lot of you, if you've been waiting for love, there's this message about love coming in, but having to make a choice. Like, it's always a choice, yes, but with making the right choice, some of you may pressure yourselves with making the right choice, okay? But this is really good. I feel like with miracles and beginnings, I feel like that some of your ideas are going to be taking off during the month of April. I also feel like that with the woman holding a coin, whenever I see that card, it reminds me of like Queen of Pentacles energy slash Empress energy. It's interesting because you did pull. Did you pull the Empress? You did pull the Empress. Okay. 234 is an important number here. 1234, 234. Anyways, but during the month of April, I feel like that you're going to be able to express yourself, your feminine expression, though, better. That means, not having an issue asking for your needs, asking for your wants, asking for your desires to be fulfilled with other people as well as spirit is what I'm hearing. And it's acknowledging like the positive, not the positive, but the light and dark side of you. So your dark side, your shadow side isn't necessarily negative, pile one. Sometimes your shadow side is what you need to tap into in order to work something into the light side. Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go to the dark, go through the dark to get to the light. And I feel like that some of you, it's being comfortable with your sexuality. It's being comfortable flirting. Maybe some of you used to be shy or are shy, or maybe you haven't really put yourself out there in that way with a partner or with another individual. However, I feel like that it's like extreme confidence coming in. And when you're confident and stable and secure, I feel like that y'all are secure and stable. I feel like you see a little bit of kick in the butt for confidence, okay? I feel like that you do have assistants. You do have some of you are getting passed on loved ones that are around me. I'm getting multiple names. I'm getting Paul, Michael. I'm getting George. I'm getting Faith, the name Faith. Anyways, if it's all passed on loved ones, it could be people around you who's in your energy as well. I feel like that with the miracles, the beginnings card, though, some of you might have a very interesting Jupiter placement. Maybe this Jupiter in Aries is very beneficial to you at this time. I also feel like that for some of you, there is this strong message, if you are a feminine, about finding out someone's pregnant or finding out someone gave birth during the month of April. I'm sorry, because if you look at that Miracles card, there's actually a baby on it. And then if you look at the Empress card, she's holding a baby. So that's being strongly highlighted. Okay. Anyway, some of you also may be more fertile during the month of April. Okay, now we're going to move forward with the indecision cards. I feel like that the two of you, and it's so interesting. You have choices. It's also not about the choices that you make. It's noticing how other people's choices. So some of you are going to be receiving clarity in regards to like the truth of people, like the decisions that they make. So I mentioned this before, but I'll say it again. Sometimes when it comes to seeing someone's truth, the best way to do it is to like listen to their words, yes, but also not or it's also is what I'm being told to say. Look at their actions. Look at their actions. I feel like that some of you are being put in a position of power. To be honest with you, this is a very strong, powerful, feminine energy. And I feel like that for some of you, there's been a couple people around you where you're seeing their decisions, and whether it's towards you or towards others, and it's helping you to not be so stuck about it. It also might be for some of you, I'm getting, if you're single and you're wondering why a situation didn't work out in the past, it's someone that you don't necessarily have an emotional connection to anymore, like you don't care anymore. It's like the universe showing you why it didn't work out, why it's not a match, things like that is what I'm hearing. Okay. I feel like, and it's so interesting that the Gemini card is underneath that. So, I mean, it could be dealing with the Gemini, anyways, or maybe you do have Gemini in your chart. Because Gemini tend to be very indecisive. But when it comes to seeing other people's decisions, it's not like it's against you or has anything to do with you. There's this very strong message about separating yourself from people's decisions and just to be an observer and to observe like their actions, their choices. What are they choosing? And then saying, okay, well, that's really not aligned with me. That's not the lifestyle that I want, or that's not what I want. Or it's also, again, providing contrast. So when it comes to manifesting, the universe wants you to see like what you don't want so that you can reinforce what you do want. Okay, so anyways, let's step aside from the indecision energy regarding other people. Let's talk about you. I feel like that you're being called to take a pause before making any big decisions in financial matters and in love life. And in your love life, I feel like that you're being called to pause and reflect, maybe sleep on it, is what my guides are saying, because there maybe some of you have been impulsive in the past when it comes to certain decisions in your life, and that's so interesting because at the very beginning I mentioned like don't be impulsive, be intuitive, like take a quick pause, and that's what I mentioned at the very beginning of this reading. So some of you, this could very well be about taking a pause. I don't feel like that these are super difficult decisions. I feel like that once you separate, they're saying once you separate your emotion from the decision, look at it in a practical way. So this would be diving into your masculine energy a little bit. Okay, even though you're hardcore, you're in that strong feminine, sometimes we gotta rely on our masculine energy within ourselves. And I feel like that the masculine energy that I'm picking up on within you is saying pause and reflect. It's providing guidance. So a lot of you, congratulations, you've healed your masculine wound. You could have healed your father wound. Anyways, with the Empress card and with the Empress, they're saying just whoa, the Empress card. Excuse me, I'm being told to touch it. Some of you, this is someone helping you become you. This could be angelic assistance. This could be assistance in the physical world. I feel like that you are an Empress energy, but this is really moving with acting like an Empress. Not feeling lack, not feeling defeated, not feeling stagnant. I feel like that some of you may have had a sacral blockage, a sacral chakra blockage over the last 9 months perhaps, and it's something that's finally clearing out, or it's taken 9 months to clear out, especially if you just started like working with your chakras or working on yourself. You know, sometimes it does take a chunk of time. But I feel like, because the courage card is next to it, and then that's so, oh, I didn't even read this card, did I? I think I just whipped it out. Take the first step. This is about having the courage to do what is for you, what is right for you, what is aligned with you as well. So this is you getting closer to yourself as well. So you're looking good and you're going to be feeling good and you're going to be moving with absolute clarity is what my guides are saying. I also feel like that there's a lot of reds and oranges out here. Okay. I feel like that the more confidently you move, the more things that are stable and confident and sure move towards you. If you do own a business, or you do run your business, or you do some form of sales, I do feel like that there's going to be an increase during the month of April. I also feel like a lot of attention towards you. A lot of attention. Again, I mentioned at the beginning, like plans taking off, ideas taking off. They could be personal goals. They could be something about a new routine as well. I feel like that, first of all, with Labradorites, y'all are going to have to look up Air Mid. I mean, I just keep getting, whenever I pull a goddess out of this deck, I know several of them, but not all of them, but whenever I pull, like, that's a lot of Virgo energy to me, to be honest with you, Virgo, Libra energy, but I would look her up. I feel, what I pick up on from her is, like, tending to things, taking care of things. It also reminds me of the Star card, because she's holding this bounty of harvest in her arms, and it looks like that she's giving some away. So I feel like that you're going to have the opportunity for people to be generous with you and for you to be generous with them. I do strongly suggest taking on the statement, whatever vibrational output I put, I receive it tenfold back. And mind you, only do that if you're like in a good mood, bro. Okay? Sorry. Don't sit there and be like pissed off, angry. I don't feel that coming in for you in April. This is just like a little heads up. You know, if you're going to use that affirmation, make sure that you've been feeling good for a minute. I mean, you might want to use it during April because it looks like you're going to be feeling super good. And it's, again, I keep getting the sense and message of moving with absolute clarity. I see a diamond on the third eye and then a diadem on the crown chakra opening and expanding. Woo! Anyways, I'm not ready to pull yet. And obviously, thank you for telling me my deck was upside down, but it's the High Priestess. Okay. With Labradorite, though, Labradorite is a really good stone. For me, it has multiple purposes. Labradorite has helped me with confidence. It's helped you with manifesting physical things. It makes you feel like a magician. I love it. I used to wear it all the time. I don't know where that necklace went, but I would suggest getting a piece of that. Or if you, I'm hearing if you're a little tight on money, and you don't want to go out and spend money on a crystal, that's fine. What I like to do is that I'll look up a picture of a crystal if I don't have it, and then I'll focus on it, and I'll focus on the energy in regards to it, and I'll kind of get into a meditative state while staring at it. Anyways, with the Gemini card, again, you could be dealing with the Gemini. The month of June could be important for you as well, like something happening in April leading into June. With the Whip card, excuse me, what with the Gemini card? Some of you have someone in your energy. Whether you got Gemini in your chart or not. Some of you have someone in your energy that is, again, that indecisive energy is coming up again. Mind you, I know some Geminis who are like set in their ways, but they also have like a fixed sign placement in their moon, rising, Venus, or Mars. You know what I mean? Anyways, like they're able to stick to decisions with ease. I feel like that some of y'all have someone who is indecisive about you. My guides say, because they're very empowering and intense, my guides say if someone's indecisive about you, that means that they're not for you. Until they decide to make up their mind, don't worry about it. I'm hearing you can't change their mind. So focus on what you can deal with. Now, with the Whip and the Stars, I'm getting perseverance. There's a lot of perseverance that's going to happen for, I said you're going to have motivation, determination. I'm seeing like New Year's resolutions. You could be accomplishing some New Year's resolutions. You could be helping other people accomplish it too. I feel the Whip is very positive, to be honest with you. I feel like that for some of you, this could be a friend. Again, this could also be the Empress, but this could be a friend who helps put you on your path. Like kind of like a bump, you know, when you go bowling, like a bumper pad. Like you start going off a little bit and then they put you back on that path. I feel like that you might have an intuitive connection with them. With the Stars card, that's about dreams and wishes being fulfilled. It also reminds me of the Six of Cups of this deck because it's the Six of Hearts. I feel like that when it comes to some of you may be aligning with those that are of your star family, that are of your heart family, your soul family. Anyways, I do feel like you're connecting with people because you're more sure of who you are, is what my guides are saying, because you're more sure of who you are and what you want, and you're in this beautiful energy, this beautiful self-loving and thriving energy during the month of April. Your guides are saying that you're going to be attracting in those that hold that same energy. Okay. Really nice. We're going to go ahead and pull from the Everyday Witch Tarot, and we're going to see what else decides to come up. I just realized I'm not wearing any bracelets. I'm wearing one. That's interesting. Anyways, what else is happening in the month of April for pile 1? Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Death card, the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. That's really nice. Let's scoot these over real quick because this is a big old spread. We have the Page of Swords and the Devil. Okay. And the High Priestess. Since I already talked about zodiac signs because they came up in this reading. I will honor what my guides are telling me to say. We have Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, and Capricorn out, and Gemini, obviously. So you could have those in your chart, be dealing with those signs. Maybe they are going to be the ones that are influencing you during this month. So I feel like the High Priestess is on the bottom. Ain't that something? Anyways, with the Six of Pentacles of the Death card, I feel like that you're going to have people that are wanting to be more generous with you. Some of you are having, it's either a friend, a family member that you're no longer connected to. Wow. I was not expecting that. Anyways, some of you, you have a family member, someone that you're no longer connected to. Like, you don't talk to them, you haven't seen them in a while, you don't reach out to them. This person is wanting to reconnect, because I heard rebirth when I saw the Death card, and I was asking if it was you. They said it was something being rebirthed, okay? I feel like, and I'm also seeing the Red String of Fate. Some of you, something that is fated to return is going to return. Okay, I feel like that because you're in this very generous energy with yourself, generous with your time, your emotions, so on and so forth, your money perhaps. I feel like that it's going to be bringing in other people. Now, with the Hierophant, this is about a deeper commitment. I'm hearing a deeper commitment to self, and then I have the song, What About Your Friends? I think that's by TLC. Anyways, what about your friends? Anyways, so, and that's all that I'm hearing. And for some of you, this is about having deeper friendships as well. Like having people that are committed to you in your life. And with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, those are two new doorways opening up. I feel like that these are external to you. For some of you, this could be an avenue of income. This could be a house, a living situation opening up. This could be a new car. This could be also like a rise in wages is what I'm hearing. With the Ace of Cups, I feel like it's someone coming towards you. Now, for some of you, if you are in a romantic relationship, this could very well be a friend, having an endearing friend come forward and expressing themselves more openly, having that deeper connection. For some of you, this could be a family member, and someone really must be like getting pregnant or having a baby in April. Obviously, it's someone that's watching my reading. I say that because the Ace of Cups, they're reminding me, and they're saying that also means pregnancy. So, that's just a heads up. Now, keep in mind, because it's not just physical pregnancy, and I should have clarified that at the beginning. Sometimes it's birthing something yourself, even if it's not a baby. It's birthing something into life. Again, do you see how her crown chakra is tingling while she's looking at the Ace of Cups, and then there's two peace doves behind her? I feel like that for y'all, this could very well be like getting insane downloads and birthing those downloads into reality. Kind of like, I'm getting a few different examples, and keep in mind this is a general reading. So an example would be, let's say you've been trying to work on a relationship with your parents or a family member or a loved one or even your partner, and you've been trying to figure out what you should do, what you can do. It's like that information flowing to you naturally and being able to move differently. Okay? But even if it's not that, I feel like, of course, I already got before, like planting seeds, seeing them come to life. Also, with this Ace of Cups, this could also be a love offer, of course. With the Page of Swords and the Devil card, there is going to be, I'm hearing a breakthrough in communication. I feel like that there's someone, this is outside of you. It is outside of you. There is someone who has been holding back communication. For some of you, this doesn't have to be love. This could be any area of life, but it's someone who's been intentionally holding back communication, and they are intensely wanting to communicate. Can I get one more on that for them? The Page of Swords and the Devil. The Nine of Pentacles. I'm just seeing who this is real quick. This is someone that does well for themselves. They are accomplished. This person, I feel like, yep, it could very well be a romantic love offer. If it's not a romantic love offer, I feel like that this could also be a friendship. Keep that in mind, is what my guides are saying. But with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, this is someone wanting to make, I'm not sure if you can see that, so this is someone wanting to make an offer, wanting to make something stable. This is someone, it's kind of like while you're tending to yourselves, while you are enjoying yourselves, it's someone coming in. This is someone who, this person is good at like hiding how they feel. Okay, this person feels a lot deeper than they show. So, and my guide is saying, just so it took this person a lot of courage to approach you. Okay, I'm getting, well, Easter is next weekend, so it could be the week after Easter, but still during the month of April. And it's someone who has, I feel like that they have blue eyes, or they could have, like, I'm seeing really, 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 really dark brown eyes. Anyways, but it's someone coming forward. This person could have really small or really large feet, or interesting shoes. I can't help but look at the feet on that Knight of Cups. Anyways, I mean, look at it. He got them feet right, just right showing. Anyways, I think everyone else has shoes on, but the Yogi, anyways, I feel like that this person has good intentions, but I feel like that they've been in their head for a long time and now they're listening to their heart. So, super interesting reading of what's coming in for you during the month of April. I'm going to go ahead and pull from a secret garden. These are just little messages for y'all. We're going to pull a couple of these. I have 1, 2, and we have 3. So first we have breath. Slow down, contemplate the tea, violets, and ivy tangled around the eaves. So we already got that at the very beginning about taking a pause, taking a breath before taking action. I feel like that's confirmation of that. Dream, have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. I mean, she's got wine, but isn't that so interesting? Anyways, that's about, sometimes it's good to just take a moment, get away from social media, get away from people, and just allow yourselves to daydream. Then we have generosity. Sow seeds of kindness. Exactly. I feel like that during the month of April, you are going to be generous. I feel like that you are going to be able to collaborate with others in a way that you've been seeking. Again, the information is flowing to you. So, absolutely beautiful reading. Thank you so much, Pile 1. Please let me know down below if this resonated, if you enjoyed it. You might want to come back in a month, obviously, and just let me know. Thank you. Hey, Pile 2, you're the ones who chose the yellow egg with this moonstone. So let's just go ahead and get into this again. I have not seen these cards. I have not seen them. I have no idea what's coming up. Pile 1 was super interesting, so let's see what happens. Anyways, we have Saboteur. We're going to start from the bottom up. So we have Saboteur. We have Midas Miser. We have Romance. Okay. Again, this is for what's coming in during the month of April. We have Enchantment. They're already getting messages. Door to Spirit. Appreciation. Reminds me of 9 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Earth. We have Balance, which is Temperance in this deck. We have Forgiveness. We have Help is on the way. Are y'all able to? Yeah, you're able to see that. Okay. And then these cards are going to be signs for you, as well as maybe some energies that you want to look into. We have Lakshmi. We have Nyx. And then we have Eos. I believe that's how you say that. Okay, super interesting. You have 3 goddesses that you're working with. Okay. And then we have the Grave and the Lilies. So, we're going to start off with these cards, then we're going to get into the tarot, okay? So, first of all, I feel like that some of y'all got someone in your energy that is, I feel like the Saboteur and Midas Miser energy is one person. I feel like it's someone that's been in your energy, revolving around your energy for a long time. This person likes to have their way, get their way, only their way. This person could have fixed signs in their chart, or They could have a lot of first house placements or a heavy Mars placement. This person is very stubborn, okay? This person, it's like, and I don't feel like this person is a bad person. So I don't know why I had to say that, but I'm going to say it. I don't feel like this person is a bad person. I feel like this person gets stuck in their way. This person, they don't know, they give to the wrong people, meaning like that they attracted circumstances where they give to the wrong people, which because they think that the wrong people are the right ones for them, or something like that, is what I'm hearing from my guides. So, I'll give you an example. If this is a romantic connection, okay, if this is someone that you're dating, or that you're talking to, or that you're no longer talking to, anyways, listen to your intuition, all right? When it comes to this individual, like let's say they are a really great person, but they keep dating schmucks. Like they keep, or they're dating women who aren't good for them, who aren't what they want. Like I feel like this person is very impulsive. If this isn't about romance, and this is a friend, this could be a friend who dates the wrong people. It's like they don't see the red flags. Excuse me. I started saying that, my throat started acting up. Ooh, this person, gosh, the deeper I go into their energy, like the tighter my throat chakra goes. Excuse me. Anyways, when it comes to this person, though, this person is, it's like they don't see things clearly. I feel like this person has, I don't want to say twisted heart chakra, but it's like when I sense their heart chakra, they don't listen to their heart. They listen to their head. They might go for what looks good, but what doesn't feel good in a sense. Now, moving forward, that's someone outside of you, that's not you. So, but what's coming in for you? You could be dealing with this person. This person could be coming towards you. We'll see. With the romance card and enchantment card, I feel like that some of you may have been wishing for love, wishing for a spark in your love life. I feel like that this is Archangel Zapkiel and Archangel Michael, okay? But I feel like that really, if you're in, this has been coming up again, if you're in a twin flame, because they told me to look at the romance card, and I saw two flames and I heard twin flame. If you are in a twin flame connection, I could have very well described your masculine and this masculine coming into your energy. Okay. I feel like that this person has a habit of picking about it. Doesn't mean that you're the person that they like. They could, you know, when they're not listening to their heart, they pick what their mind wants or what their loins want. Is what I'm hearing, anyways. But I feel like that this could very well be your divine masculine. Anyways, so moving forward past that message, I feel like that Spirit is trying to bring you during the month of April excitement. I feel like that there's going to be manifestations that you wished for. I'm hearing many moons ago. For some of you, this could have been something that you wished for a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago is what I'm hearing. But it's coming back around. It's something that you thought would, like, you always thought it would happen. You let go, and then now it's happening because you let it go. You don't care. I'm seeing like candle magic. I'm seeing journaling, meditating. I'm seeing different forms of manifesting. I'm also seeing intense daydreaming. So that's something that you did in the past in regards to love. Some of you could have focused on one person for a really long time, could have been your twin. Anyways, and this is only, when I mention the twin flame journey, I'm talking like you've done your research, it's not an abusive connection, so on and so forth. Like you've met your match, you know for a fact, you could have even brought up soulmate connections when you talk to this person, okay? I'm not talking about, I don't know if they're my twin flame. No. This is like if you know it. If you know it, know it, know it. Anyways, okay? Sorry, my guides keep trying to, because there's a lot of people who don't understand the twin flame connection, and it's very hard to go into. I'm gonna have to do it for another reading. But anyways, moving forward, To the George spirit and appreciation, I feel like that for a lot of you, you're having new guides come in. I also feel like that for some of you, your Reiki or empathic abilities are going to be stronger, strengthening themselves. I'm seeing this could be a sign for someone. You know the Nightmare Before Christmas? You know that dog? What's that dog's name? That's Jack's dog. He's a ghost. I don't know. For some of you, you could have animal spirits around you. All right, you could have animal spirits around you that are trying to get your attention. Usually, whenever it's an animal, it almost feels like a child. To be honest, I'm just trying to explain from like a medium's perspective. It almost feels like a child. It's usually very, very soft, and you could sense the purity within them. And usually, if they do choose to touch me, occasionally I'll feel like a dog lick my elbow or like that part of my arm. Or if I feel it, like a tail hitting my legs, or I'll feel like animal breath. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, that's usually what I feel. So for some of you, you could be having an animal that has transitioned to the other side, come forward and make themselves known. They could show up in a dream. Anyways, but I also feel like that some of you may be sensitive to animals. So with the appreciation card, I'm getting a few different messages. So I'm going to honor the first one that I got. With the appreciation card, I heard someone appreciating you from afar. So I feel like that for whoever picked pile 2, this could be family members, friends, old classmates, old lovers. I feel like it's multiple people. People appreciating you from afar. People watching your journey. People watching you is what I'm getting. Now, this isn't for you to be paranoid about. Some people get like paranoid and whatnot. These people don't wish you ill. So it's not like the evil eye. You know what I mean? These are people who are wishing you well. These are people who are seeing you truly step into your power, is what my guides are saying. They've been watching your journey. They check in every now and then. I feel like that with these people, some of them are coming forward. So, how you attracted this in? Because there's a lot of like old energy that I'm picking up on with the romance and enchantment with these cards and with this appreciation card. So some of you could have been, if you resonate with this pile, some of you could have gone through, of course we had COVID, but there's other things that happened besides COVID to people over the last few years, okay? Some of you could have had something happen during 2020 that made you desperate, depressed, not letting go of something. Some of you, it could have been like you were so desperate for love. We've all been there. No judgment here. Me including, like desperate for love, desperate for affection, desperate for connection, right? And it's like you chose to focus on yourself since then. Now, and as you chose to focus on yourself, you did let go. You did let go. And as you let go, it has brought other people's attention in. These are people who are wanting connection. These are people, I'm hearing, teamwork makes the dream work. So some of you, through different manifestations that you've done, you've left it up to the universe. So it's like the universe has collaborated with you, because they're showing me the Six of Pentacles and the Temperance card that's right here. And with Temperance, it says compromise, and with compromise, self-control, and moderation. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's charity, generosity, and windfall. I feel like this is the universe giving you a lot of things that you, with the forgiveness, and I forgot this is forgiveness and help is on the way over here. Over here, I feel like that, do you see that blue hand descending from the heavens? I feel like it's the universe. The universe during the month of April is really giving you a helping hand. And some of you had to learn how to leave it up to the universe. Some of you had to learn how to I'm hearing let bygones be bygones. Like, if people did you wrong and you still had love for them and you really wanted it to get better, you gave up on it, you didn't care, you moved forward. And there's so many messages about letting live and let die, letting things die to come back around, with the grave and lilies as well. Now, when it comes to these deities over here, I suggest you do your own research. These could be helping you. These deities could be helping you with your journey. If you're not comfortable with that, you can just bypass that message. This is a pick a card, so you choose, what you want to work with and whatnot. I pull this honestly as a bonus. So, but I feel like that during the month of April, that I feel like it's opportunities for you to forgive, or I don't feel like it could be for some of you people forgiving you, but I don't feel like it's anything that you've done recently. I think it's past energies. Now, I don't know, and I do not think I have my other phone with me, but I will check real quick, like if I do. I don't know when Mercury goes into retrograde. I do feel I'm not gonna waste my time doing that because that thing's a big old saddlebag. Anyways, I don't know when Mercury goes into retrograde, but this is about a lot of energies from the past, things that you used to wish for. For some of you, it could have been a spouse that treated you bad, for them to see the truth of it, and there was an apology coming in from them. For some of you, this could have been friends. This could have been, I'm hearing for some of you, even work opportunities where they turned you down and you really had your sights set on it. And it's like, you don't care now. You don't care now. Super interesting. But it's also because a lot of you have learned to give yourselves grace, is what my guides are saying. So during the month of April, my guides are saying, and I'm not predicting real zombies. Please know that. Anyways, expect zombies, meaning things that you laid to rest, you left behind, that you chose to fully let go of. They are no longer a part of your vibration, but it's part of your vibration rebirth, which means that you're bringing in connections that are all about rebirth. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot, and we're going to see further what else is coming in during the month of April, what's going on during April. We're going to zoom out real quick. Okay, awesome. So what's coming in April for some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, that's what I have out on the board, or an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, what do we have for pile 2? What do we have for pile 2? Okay. I have the song, whenever it's someone from the past that's coming back around, I have Here We Go Again by Paramore in my head. Could be a sign from someone, but it's always confirmation that it's a past energy. But anyways, what else is going on during the month of April for beautiful pile 2? We have the sun. Am I taking those? No, okay. We have the sun, the star, the 5 of cups. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this message real quick and then I'm going to move forward. Some of y'all might have made, or you're going to make someone feel left behind unintentionally. Ooh, that's an interesting message. Let's keep going with what else is coming in, though, please. What else is coming in? 5 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Queen of Swords. One more. I got 2 more, and I'm not taking those. I just want 1, please. And then 7 of Pentacles. Okay, and on the bottom, we have the Emperor. We have Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini energy out on the board now. Okay, so Some of y'all, I feel like that this is a little bit associated with this person, the people that are lingering in the background. I feel a tie there, but I also feel this is kind of like a little bit of a heads up. So some of y'all are going to be, not some of y'all, whoever picked this pile, you're going to be thriving, you're going to be excelling, you're going to be feeling good, you're going to be seeing all these you're going to be seeing all these wishes and things that you want a long time ago play out in your life all of a sudden. And it's a little bit, some of you might freak you out a little bit, okay? But I feel like it's going to bring you insane joy with the Sun card. I feel like with the Star card and the Sun card next to each other, there's something about you being busy and wrapped up and all these things going on around you. With the Five of Cups, just clarify the Five of Cups. I don't feel like that's you. I feel like that's someone outside of you. What is the Five of Cups about? That came out quickly. The Two of Swords and the High Priestess. Some of you, I feel like that whoever is feeling left out is an individual who has a cloudy intuition, an individual who is stuck, an individual that may be trying to manifest you back into their life as well. It's someone that you inspired within the last few years, and they're going to try to manifest you back into their life. I feel like that's not going to work for them. This is someone that you've left behind for a reason, is what my guides are saying. I don't think that you did it to be mean. I don't feel any bitterness. I actually feel extreme grace and peace within your energy pile too, really though. And Taurus, Libra energy out, as well as Pisces and Cancer. So, whoever this High Priestess is, I feel like it's someone who, excuse me, my guides are saying that this individual has poor communication skills. This individual does not know. They've got a severely blocked throat chakra. It could be this person, okay? This Saboteur Midas Miser energy. It is someone who's going to be trying to pull you back into their life, is what I'm hearing. But my guides are saying, nay, move on. Alrighty, I'll go ahead and move on. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is about things turning in your favor. This is about divine order. This is about the universe really balancing out the scales. Some of you are going to see other people's, this keeps coming up. Some of you are going to see like people, places, or situations where you got hurt and you were living with your heart, or you were living with a very pure mindset, like you didn't wish anyone ill. You're like, fine, you do you, I'm going to do me, and I'm going to move on. It's like, and they, hurt you, like because I'm getting a sense of like, they could have cheated, they could have backstabbed you, some form of betrayal, that's happened. It's like, you're going to see something play out in their lives, and they're going to be aware that you're going to see it. April is super interesting, apparently. Anyways, with the Justice card, I do feel like something's going to happen around the Libra full moon that could be associated with this. If it's not the Libra, I feel Libra full moon, and the Libra full moon is just in a few days. I think the moon's in Leo as I'm recording this, and I am going to post this the day I record it, which is April 12th. Or at least start uploading it to YouTube. But anyways, with the Justice card and the Queen of Swords, there's something about you having more power than you did before. So it could be that the karma that you're going to see from other people is some of these people coming back around. Some of them are going to be good. They never did anything wrong to you, just haven't heard from them in years, is what my guides are saying. A lot of them are going to be like that, and there's just going to be a couple people, it's like they did you wrong in the past, and because they chose to do you wrong like that, I feel like that you're going to take the high road. You have the higher ground, is what my guides are saying. So you're able to see through these people, through the situations. You're at peace with it. You're balanced with it, though. You know what I'm saying? You feel good about it. And, I'm not talking about, like, a vindictive, dark good. I'm talking about, like, you feel good with the situation. It is what it is. It happened. You've forgiven yourself. You've forgiven them. You've healed from it. You've moved on. And you've been planting your seeds elsewhere. Nothing wrong with that. It happens all the time, to be honest with you, but we just don't realize it. So, with the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like that the month of April is also bringing you opportunities to plant new seeds. I also feel like that if you planted seeds, they're showing me last April or this past December and January. If you planted seeds then, you're going to be seeing the fruits of your labor during the month of April. There's also the strong message if you are a Reiki practitioner or you are, I keep getting a lot of messages about Reiki or about like energy healing. If you do anything along the lines of that, you might want to get some new crystals. Do something to ramp up your energy. It's always good. Like, I recycle my crystals. So I know a lot of people, let's talk about this real quick. Some of you may need to go out and buy new crystals and recycle your old crystals. For example, if I have tons of crystals all over my office. If I have a client though that my guides will tell me, give them this, give them that. Like, if they don't have any crystals at home or whatever the situation may be, I'll feel guided to give them crystals, and I'm sorry for those that get readings that aren't in person. I'm not able to do that for y'all, but those that get a reading in person, that's what I do. And I cleanse my energy of it, I release it, and I say that it is meant for whoever I'm giving it to. Because that's what I'm guided to do. And then it brings me, like, I gave a whole bunch of crystals away over the last couple months since my office has been open. And I found this beauty on sale at a store. And that's rose quartz. That's usually around, that would be, easily, around $45-50. And I got it for $17. Do you know what I mean? The universe constantly supplies. So, anyways, get some new crystals. Or if you're not into crystals, maybe you want to look into it. Anyways, let's go ahead and we're going to pull a couple of these. These are the Secret Garden little messages for y'all. See what else Spirit wants to say. What is coming in. I mean, overall, what's coming in. I feel like it's joy. It's appreciation for you. It's people coming in that have been watching you from a distance to communicate. It's healing situations. And it's all coming to you. I don't feel like you got to do anything but enjoy yourself. So we have release, lighten your load. Again, you don't have to do anything but enjoy yourself. Strength, don't let weeds and thistles cultivate in your garden. I feel like that strength card is coming in. So just because we wanted something a long time ago doesn't mean that we want it now. They're showing me a toddler, and a toddler is saying, I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then being given that peanut butter and jelly sandwich is saying, no, I want macaroni and cheese. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like your wants have changed. So just because someone comes back into your life, it doesn't mean that they align with your current wants. They could align with your past wants. So you want to make sure that you look at that. And then be present. Use the hours. Don't count them. Exactly. So do you ever notice that when you are focused on something, you're staying in the present moment, you get a lot more done, or you receive a lot more clarity? I feel like that's the universe saying, hey, don't pay attention to the time running away. Enjoy this moment. How do you feel in this moment? I feel accomplished. How do you feel in this moment? I feel really good. I feel like the universe wanted you to stay present during the month of April, because when you're present, it makes it easier for things to arrive to you, and you have a lot of things arriving to you. So, super interesting pile too. If this resonated, please let me know down below. Of course, you might want to come back in a month and see if what came true and whatnot. And also, if you did resonate with this pile or you resonated with another pile, thank you so much. Hi, pile 3. I hope that you're doing well. We're going to go ahead and get into your reading. I have not looked at these cards, so we'll see whatever decides to come up. So, start from the bottom, work our way up. What do we have first? We have gossip. Then we have prostitute. We have forgiveness, Archangel Jophiah. Oh, I didn't zoom in. Let's zoom in real quick. There we go. Anyways. And then we have dreams, Archangel Raziel. This is what is coming in during the month of April. We have strategy. We have a man holding a coin. That reminds me of Taurus energy. Anyways, then we have the star, which is Aquarius energy. And that's its inspiration, fulfillment, and faith. Then we have the King of Swords. Wow, knowledgeable, objective, perspective. It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then we have transformation and strength. Okay. And then with these cards, we have Benziatin. I always say that wrong if you want to look into her. These cards are more about signs or spirits or energies that are around you that could be influencing you or helping you. We have Cleopatra. And we have the hummingbird. The hummingbird could be a sign for you. And then for these two cards, we have the gentleman and the sun. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and look into these, and then we're going to touch the, we're going to get to the tarot. So, first of all, I feel like that some of y'all there's a heavy emphasis on a man. Okay. We have 3 men out. All right? So, okay. With gossip, there is some truth coming to light that I feel like you're going to find out from this masculine, or someone's going to tell you about this masculine, okay? I feel like that with gossip and prostitutes, I feel like that there is some information coming in regards to either how someone viewed you. I don't feel like this is hardcore negative. I think that you're in a very calm state, to be honest with you. I feel like that this is information coming through the grapevine as well for you in regards to a man, a situation. I'm hearing an expression of feelings, okay? I also feel like that if you're a man, this could very well be a friend, a boss, but anyways, moving forward. So I feel like that this has to deal with, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. I said man, by the way, because there's 3 man cards out. Man holding a coin, the gentleman, and the king of air. Okay. I also feel like that for y'all, it's almost like, I feel like that I'm reading for like a rebellious energy. Alright, I feel like that a radical, rebellious, you don't fit the norm, you don't fit in a box. I feel like that you could be spiritual, but you are like a spiritual gangster, is what my guides are saying. Anyways, meaning like you're a little bit of hood with a whole lot of good, is what my guides are saying. So, I feel like that you are not who you used to be. And I feel like that during the month of April, you are, that felt really nice in my heart chakra. I feel like that you are going to be showing the world who the hell you are during April. I feel like that you may have been holding yourself back in the past from communicating certain things, from showing certain sides of yourself. Maybe you were diving and you were doing shadow work, or you were so focused on other things for a while, and it's like, you know what, I haven't really been feeling myself lately, so I'm going to be feeling myself. I feel like you're going to be feeling yourself during the month of April, and I feel like that as you're showing your true self, and it's not like you were hiding your true self with ill intentions. I just feel like that you have stuff going on. You're human. I feel like that is going to cause a spur of communication. Now, if it's not you finding out information, it could very well be someone, like people outside of you, finding out information about you. I see a lot of mice. So, whenever I see mice is a message about people communicating, people gossiping, people having stuff to say, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's just like, it don't mean shit, okay? And first of all, I feel like whoever I'm reading for, you don't care what people think of you anyways, so you don't care. You know you. Very, very strong energy, whoever I'm reading. Like, you know yourself, you know your values, my guides are saying, you've gone to the depths of yourself to know yourself inside and out. So it doesn't matter what people say about you. It doesn't matter. You don't care what people think about you. My ear just rang. You don't care what people think about you. I feel like that this may be coming to the surface because I'm hearing this is like a ricochet. Like some of you have done an intense change in your life over the last 6 months. You could have lost weight. You could have changed your career. You've done something where you are feeling more abundant, fruitful, more attractive. You're feeling really good about yourself. You have a very strong solar plexus chakra. Right now, you're coming into it during April, and I feel like people are going to be talking about you. And I feel like you don't give an F. Just saying. Anyways, I'm sorry, all you. I feel like this is such a different reading than the other two, and I love it. I feel like that for some of you, you have foreseen this happening anyways. You may have had dreams about people talking about you. You may have had dreams about people. I feel like that this is more about actual dreams. I don't feel like this is about dreams and ambitions. I feel like this is about you. Oh, there's even a woman sleeping in it. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the beautiful artwork, and then I'm not even looking at the woman. I do feel like it's an actual dream, though. I feel like your dream state is going to be heightened during the month of April, and there's going to be messages in your dreams. Sometimes, I have a lot of clients, and because I'm a dream interpreter, and it'll be such a weird dream. It'll be such a weird dream, so they'll call me and be like, "Is there any messages in that?" And 90% of the time there is. Sometimes it's usually just your subconscious trying to work shit out. But 90% of the time there is messages in the dreams, and they're very important. And so a lot of the times our subconscious is ahead of our present self, okay? Our subconscious is so far ahead, in fact, that's why a lot of dreams are predictive. I don't feel like they're bad dreams. I feel like they're informative dreams, is what my guides are saying. Some of you are also going to be astral traveling. That card is crazy. Maybe you might want to check out your sleeping position as well, because I didn't see that. It's her body. This is a new deck, by the way. I've only used it a few times. The astral body beyond her. So, pile 3, I feel like that your intuition is on point. Some of you are going to feel people talking about you. You're going to know people talking about you. You're not going to care. You're too intuitive and you're wise beyond your years to even care what people say. Not only think I'd be saying anything negative, I didn't pick that up. I mainly picked up just people running their mouths. And it could be like, did you see what she did? They have that short video, and it's woman like voicing over or whatever this man. He goes, "You did what? With who? When? No." Anyways, that's what I'm seeing in my head. So it's like people talking in that sense. Some of you, there's something different about your hair. There's just something different about you. And now I have something about you by Boston, and it's going through the grapevine. Let's go ahead and move towards strategy and man holding a coin. I feel like that this is someone, man or female. I feel like that energy is outside of you too, in a sense. I'm getting 2 stories, so I'm going to say both of them. I'm going to go with the first one that I was picking up on. This is someone outside of you who's trying to work through to you. This is someone who is trying to, the number 409 or 49 is sticking out. This is someone who's trying to make their way to you. This is someone who could be offering you, it's someone who's going out of their way to connect with you. This could be someone who, like, let's say you own a business or you do some kind of work, and it's someone who wants to help you with your work. It's someone who sees the potential, I don't like potential, but anyways, like, I don't like that word because you are what you are. But anyways, it's someone who sees your strengths and wants to be able to help you utilize it better, or perhaps help you expand your business. I also feel like that this is you. Again, gender doesn't matter here, but in this specific scenario, okay? I feel like that this is about you strategizing for success. I feel like this is about you, receiving downloads, receiving information. I feel like that this is an opportunity that's also coming in that is going to help you get from point A to point B to point C. There's some longevity here. I also hear passive income. Okay? Now, I feel like that, I'm getting a lot off that strategy card, I apologize. For some of you, if you have been trying to get out of a career or a relationship or a situation that is not ideal for you, that seems very restrictive and limited, the opportunity to get out of that is going to come during the month of April, okay? Now, with the star card of the King of Air, you could definitely be dealing with a motherfucking Aquarius, okay? You could be dealing with an Aquarius, someone with heavy Aquarius in their chart, or someone with Aquarius in, like, an Aquarian energy. Okay, how do I explain Aquarius energy? As an Aquarius myself, Aquariuses tend to be very blunt. Aquariuses, their shadow side is that they don't always show their true selves, but I don't feel like sometimes it's negative, to be honest with you. Sometimes it can be toxic, and sometimes it's a form of protection. It's a protection mechanism. Anyways, defense mechanism. Anyways, but once you get to know them on a deeper level and spend time with them, you see their true selves. Their true selves will always show. And Aquarius is also could be very empathetic, very giving, very loving. They could also be insanely intuitive, empathic, and deep, and I'm hearing magnetic. Anyways, so that's like the positive and negatives of the sign. Anyways, so this card is like distracting me so much. Do you see how? Oh my gosh! Do you see how he's pouring it? One's on the rock and one's in the water. What's the rock got to do? What does the rock got to do? I'm sorry. Like, what's the point of watering a rock? Oh. You know that saying, like a stone softens the more that water beats on it. Even a stone softens over time, a rock softens over time due to water beating on it. This is someone, because the star and the king of air are one person, is what I'm hearing. This is someone who has softened their energy towards you over time. This person, that card says knowledgeable, objective, respected for the King of Swords. But it's like this individual is someone who, once they see the truth of a situation, they can't unsee it. Also, when it comes to communicating, they communicate what it's important. This person could have reddish blonde hair, or salt and peppered hair, or black hair, or gray hair, whatever. This person, though, I'm curious this person could be coming forward and communicating. This could very well be the man holding a coin. This could also be a father figure that's communicating in a way that they haven't communicated with you before. Okay? Anyways, that's such an interesting... I kind of want to pull tarot just for that, but I'm not going to. We're going to wait till the end. Anyways, this is communication coming in that I feel like is going to catch you off guard. Let's say you're not that close to your father, like you don't have any ill will towards your father, but you're not that close to your father. And then he like drops a truth bomb on you, or he gives you some random guidance, or he says something that he usually doesn't say. It's going to be beneficial towards you. Now let's say this isn't a father. Let's say this is someone who you haven't heard from in a while, you don't communicate with a lot. This could very well be, I feel like it's someone older than you, to be honest with you. Older than you, or their soul's old, okay? Energetically old or physically old. But this person is communicating in a way that's going to catch you off guard, but it's good. This could be about anything. I mean, the star card in this deck is inspiration, fulfillment, and faith. I'm surprised it doesn't say wish fulfillment. It just says fulfillment. Anyways, that is so interesting. I'm going to move on, though. With the transformation and strength card, this is like death, and this is like the death card and the strength card in tarot. That's like death and rebirth and being stronger than ever. My guides are saying, some of y'all during the month of April, you're having past life energies integrating with your own energy. I feel like it is associated with your heart chakra. I also feel like that, because you see in this card, I'm just going to show you. You see this card, and it's like that celestial being, it's almost like pulling the dark energy off of her. It's also receiving information that is going to help you with, some of you may have been experiencing lower back pain or muscle spasms, anyways, during the past few months. This is going to be celestial healing. This is going to be, I feel like it's a closer connection towards your guides, but this is also transformation. So there is going to be some area of your life that you currently view that is one way. This could be going from being bored to being extremely busy all the time and having a lot of fulfilling things happen all the time. This could be like not experiencing a lot of joy, then being blindsided with a whole bunch of joy. This is, I feel like it's a transformation mainly with the heart chakra, to be honest with you, that I'm picking up on. And it's only going to make you bolder. For some of you, I'm hearing some of you may have recently or the last like few months or years anyways, have been more of a like man eater, or more like you may have wanted love, but you were still Seven of Wands in it. That is like being defensive. You're being defensive towards love. And I feel like that the universe is coming in to soften you. To soften you to and help you like get out of your own way when it comes to love. Because now, if this is like, keep in mind, I'm going to give you an example. This could be no matter what situation you're in, if you're in a relationship or not. But let's say you've been single for a while and you've been wondering why you haven't had anything change in your love life. The universe is coming in to soften you so that you are finally ready. Maybe you've been, oh my gosh, okay. Maybe y'all have had your heart chakra so protected, and like you were protecting your heart and you weren't aware of it. And you're going to realize during the month of April that you have been defensive, but it was for a reason. You haven't been defensive to the point of like blocking opportunities for you. You've actually been protecting yourself from opportunities that aren't good for you so that you're ready for opportunities that are good for you. That is such an interesting message. I could spend forever on that. Y'all got a lot going on. This is also about Benziatin. I'll show the card again, but I don't necessarily know a whole lot about her. Could feel significantly connected to music, but with Cleopatra is a very strong energy to deal with. She run her life. She had a lot of lovers. She also always pursued her heart. She was a trendsetter. There's much more to her than that if you want to do your own research, but the fact that that card came out shows me that pile 3, whoever chose this, like, you are definitely not a person to mess with. You are definitely a very deep, like, expansive being. You have so much to offer. You also, with the hummingbird, I feel like that you're gonna have like quick messages from your spirit guides. You're also going to have some of you, it's wit. I don't know if the hummingbird stands for wit. This is what I'm hearing when I look at that card. I'm hearing wit. It's like your wit is going to be stronger. It's also being quick-witted. Not acquitted, quick-witted. So, like, for those people that want to come in and, like, rock the boat or whatever, you know, if you do hear gossip about yourself or people talking about you, or when it comes to business, or when it comes to that man with that information that's going to come forward, this is, like, being able to know what to say. I don't feel like you're going to be impulsive. Some of you could be channelers. You're very tapped in, tuned in, turned on, though. I mean, it's like you're going to know what to say, when to say it, how to say it. With the Sun and the Gentleman, I feel like this could be a Leo. This could be an individual, but it's the same shit. Sorry for cussing. It's the same effing thing. Okay. Thank you. The Sun and the Star, the King of Swords, and the Gentleman. This could very well be your father and someone else. This could be two energies coming in to communicate. Anyways, both are going to be exposing themselves, though. It's like very vulnerable energy. Okay, this is about information, because the Sun is clarity. The Sun is clarity. I feel like the Star card is clarity, too, in this sense. But the Sun is clarity, getting information. It's usually positive information as well. I don't know why I got to say that, but with the Sun, it's good information coming through. And I feel like for some of you, if you have an older son, it could be communication from your older son coming through, and it won't be bad. It's going to be good. Anyways, but this is information, communication coming in from a masculine that wants to communicate. For some of you, they want to collaborate, they want to help, they want to... For some of you, they want to learn, because I have hot for teacher in my head. Anyways, by Van Halen. So let's go ahead, and we're going to zoom out real quick, and we're going to start pulling some tarot. This is a really long message, but Someone needs to hear it. Anyways, what's going on with pile 3? What else do they need to know? What else do they need to know? Beautiful, the High Priestess is on the bottom. That's nice to see. What do they need to know? What else is coming in for pile 3, the Death card? Something about a 3 to 7 day time frame. That could be in regards to this reading or something. Some of you may be asking how long about something. And I'm hearing 3 to 7 day time frame. Anyways, what else? What else is coming in? What else is coming in for pile 3? The 8 of Swords. I heard surprise. Okay, we'll see. Surprise. Okay, what else is coming in? 4 of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. Just gonna move these over. And then the 5 of Swords. Okay. Okay. There's this big message about using the month of April to plan ahead. To plan ahead. Look ahead and plan ahead. As well as focus on your goals. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of clarifying though, because this is super intriguing to me. We have Scorpio, Virgo. Scorpio and Virgo out as well as Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What's the Death card about? This one. The Page of Pentacles. Hermit. This is the 3 of Cups. Okay. So, there is this, Okay. So this is in regards to the gossip. This little section that I'm picking up here with the Death card and the Page of Pentacles. This is someone who doesn't want to break ties with you. There's some kind of benefit to them being tied to you. Now, if this is toxic and it's not equally reciprocated, like it doesn't benefit you, it only benefits them, and they're an energy vampire, cut them out. It's time to cut them out. This is guidance, cut it out, put it out. So let's talk about energy vampires real quick. So with energy vampires, they're not always dressed like vampires. Sometimes energy vampires are people who aren't aware of what they're doing. This could be like, you know, when you're vibing super high, like I know I'm talking to some spiritual gangsters here, like I said at the beginning. You're vibing super high, you're feeling hella good, you feel really good, right? And then it's like every single time you're feeling insanely good and things are beginning to unfold really well for you, someone comes in out of nowhere because their life is shit. They only come to you when they have problems. They only come to you when they need something, they want something. It's like they want what you have, or they want the energy that you have. Anyways, that's an energy vampire. Now, if it's someone having a hard time, but they still show up for you, they show up for you in your life no matter what, they don't really show up when you're doing good, there's a difference there, okay? Now, with this Page of Pentacles, though, this could be someone heavy Capricorn or heavy Earth in their chart, but this person, I feel like that if this person comes back around, which I feel like they're going to, the guidance is to cut it off. Cut it off. It's someone who wants to be attached to you. Cut it off. Because you want connection, not attachment. Which is where we're going to with the Hermit and the 3 of Cups. This is about, some of you are going to be receiving signs of friendships that are coming in. I'm mainly getting friendships. I'm not getting toxic third parties. This is about y'all like minding your own business. So during the month of April, if you get invited to go out, go out. You're being guided to it. If you're invited to go out, you are entrusting energies. I'm not talking about those that gossip and all that crap. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about being in a celebratory vibe with people who are like you, people who you enjoy the same things with. Anyways, I also feel like that if you've taken a pause from your moon rituals, change your game up, okay? It's time to stop taking a pause. It's time to stop taking a pause with your moon rituals. So you'll need to pick back up on it. Maybe you didn't do anything the Virgo full moon, and it's time to do something with this Libra full moon coming up, okay? Anyways, what else is coming in? With the 8 of Swords, I heard surprise. I don't feel like it's bad. I I feel like there's something that you have your back. Can I get a card on it? Whatever, we're going to see. Anything that we could give them in regards to the surprise, though? What is this Eight of Swords? The Tower. Okay, that's just confirming it's unexpected. And the Empress. Okay, so if you don't want to get pregnant, do what you need to do to not get pregnant, or don't get someone else pregnant anyways, because that's like an unexpected pregnancy. That for some of you, that's just what the cards say. Anyways, now outside of that, if you're a feminine, there is a masculine who could be this energy, but there is someone who is obscenely obsessed with you, attracted to you, allured by you. They feel magnetic with you, and this individual, it's like they don't know what to do with themselves. So they may, like, when they come forward with communication, some of you, it's like you've been minding your own business, you're doing your own thing, you have been tending to your seeds, and it's someone coming out of the blue. It's a good surprise, though. No matter what, it's a good surprise. I feel like that it's just going to catch you off guard. Like, you know when someone messages, and it's someone who feels smaller than you. Like, they admire you, they have you up on a pedestal, and it's going to blow your mind who it is. Anyways, with the Two of Wands and the Four of Cups, Two of Wands, that was just a message about planning ahead, focusing on planning ahead, being passionate about what plans you make, too, like don't do anything mundane. Four of Cups, still limit yourself. The Four of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles, okay. There's a strong need during the month of April. What's coming in for you is about expanding your projects, and also, like, there's nothing wrong with helping people out. Let me make this very clear, because this Four of Cups is a weird one. I feel like that you're being called to focus on your projects and focus on investing in yourself. Some of you, it's like as you're focusing on investing in yourself and focusing on your projects and your career, that's how all this randomness happens. I feel like that you've been in this Four of Cups, like, ignoring things outside of you. Some of you may be intentionally ignoring signs. Like, you can tell, oh, yeah, he's thinking of me. Oh, yeah, he misses me. Oh, yeah, this, that, and the other. And, or, oh, yeah, this person thinks this. It's like getting downloads about other people's feelings is what I'm getting. Pay attention to your own. Invest in your own feelings. I mean, if you have a job, like, with what I do, or, like, therapy or counseling, where you do talk to other people's feelings, obviously, don't do that there, right? Anyways, don't do that there. But, I mean, obviously, like, leave it at the door. You know, don't take other people's emotions home with you. Anyways, with the Ace of Pentacles, but, like, it's, like, outside of that, focus on your feelings. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, I feel jealousy. I feel jealousy. And it's so interesting because when I sat there and I shuffled the deck after I did the second pile, and I was shifting into the third pile, which is this pile, and I had the song Jealous by Nick Jonas. Keep focusing on your projects and stuff. You got a lot of good things coming in for you with the Ace of Pentacles, though. But, I guess I'm going to take that one. But anyways, sorry, I'm pulling from the Secret Garden little oracle deck. But anyways, with that Five of Swords, I feel like you got people jealous of you. I don't feel like it's anyone close to you, though. Do you see the difference there? Wow. I feel like that you are with your soul tribe. You have great people in your life. These Five of Swords, because your message is so long, pile 3, I got... with this Five of Swords, though, I feel like it's people being jealous of you. I feel like that people are seeing you, and there's a lot of jealousy going on around here. That's none of your, my guys are saying it's honestly none of your business who's jealous of you and why. Because when you try to figure out, like, I went down that road a long time ago because I sensed a lot of people, and it blew my mind who it was, because I don't care if people are jealous of me, and I'm not trying to make other people jealous of me. If they're jealous of me, that's their own prerogative. Like, I can't do anything about it. But I used to try to figure out why they were jealous of me and all this stuff. And don't go down that slope. I'm just telling you this right now. Don't go down that road, okay? People gotta be jealous, let them be jealous. That's all you can do. Wish them well. Don't try to help them. They need to help themselves. Anyways, so transform. Rise above any situation and become the best version of you. Hell yeah! 2 signs of transformation. Actually, 3 with the death card as well. Beauty. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. And then grow. All flowers must grow through dirt. So I feel like, and they're telling me to look at the bottom. Twilight, surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. So some of you, it could be that time of day, like the sunset. I'm hearing sunrise or sunset. There could be something beneficial about that if you want to meditate during that time, if you want to do some sun gazing, some moon gazing. As well as there's eclipses coming up. I don't know if they're in April or not, so don't come for me. Sorry. I don't have the dates of them yet. And I don't have a way to look it up right now for you, but if you want to look that up yourself, there's something highlighting that time frame. So, absolutely amazing. You're beautiful. You're kicking ass. You have so many good things going on for you. Don't let the haters get you down. Don't let the haters bother you at all. Sage, cleanse, remove yourself from that situation or that thought process, okay? I'm going to go ahead and move to pile 4. Thank you. Hi, pile 4. I am here with your reading. So let's just go ahead and get into this. Now, if you've watched this whole thing, bless your heart, these are long readings. So this is what is coming in during the month of April. I don't know what's in these cards, so let's go ahead and get started. We have Engineer, and then we have a Knight, and then we have Freedom, Archangel Uriel. And then we have Archangel Gabriel, Inspiration. This is so interesting to have Engineer and then Inspiration. And then we have Broken Heart, Financial Constraints, 4 of Wands. Oh yeah, this is the pile where I chose 3 of these. This is, what is the name of this deck? Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. This is one of the cards, 4 of Wands, Prosperity, Contentment, Celebration. The 4 of Air. Oh, this is so interesting. Meditation, recuperation, contemplation. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Luck, progress, change. Okay. Then we have Freedom. Again, you have 2 freedom cards. Oh, I love this. Anyways. And then we have Boundaries. Based upon yourself and others. That's interesting. We'll get to that. We have Virgo energy out. The Wolf. Rhodochrosite. And then we have the Lady and the Stork. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get into this. First of all, I feel like that a lot of this is going to be about you, but let's see what comes out. 44 is obviously an important number here, as well as the number 84 and 22. So, with Engineer and Knight, so pile 4, I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. I feel like there's someone in this session where it's either you or it's the person that you're dealing with. I feel like that for a lot of you, it's the person that you're dealing with, but the person that you're dealing with could very well launch this and this be about them. Anyways, but I'm going to treat it like it's the person that you're dealing with. There is someone that has been trying to connect with you. They have been trying to connect with you over and over again in some way. They keep revolving around your energy. They keep trying to figure out what is the best way to connect with you. What is the best way to communicate with you? What is the best way to... I'm hearing some of you, this is somewhat to step up for you. So if you're connected to this person is trying to figure out a way to communicate with you. This person's got a good heart. I feel like this person is a little bit lost, though. I'm specifically talking about Engineer and Knight. This is their energy. I feel like that they're a little bit lost. I feel like that they don't know what to do. I feel like that this person gets in their own way a lot with their thinking, okay? This person could probably excel at work, do very well with work. Like when it comes to their work life, they have no issue, no problem. so on and so forth. Like when it comes to other areas of life, they are either very successful or they have a successful system. They know what to do. Because I'm getting this like choked up energy when this person thinks about you. Now this could be romance. This could be love in general. But it's like someone who is loyal to you behind doors. Like for example, they may go around, and if this is someone that you're not connected to, this is someone that may talk about you a lot, may check in on you a lot. They may try to like see you out in public in some way, but they just don't know how to approach you. Fascinating. Okay, anyways, I gotta move on from that. This, excuse me, 1 second. This person could have had a rough or unstable childhood. This person could have spent a lot of time alone as a child or a lot of time asking for things and not receiving. So I feel like it's a masculine. So I feel like it's a masculine. But they're in your energy and it looks like that they're going to finally speak up. We'll see what comes out in tarot. What else I see in the other cards though, okay? Now, with Archangel Uriel and Archangel Gabriel, with freedom and inspiration, I feel like the two are on a whole other field compared to the person I just read. I feel like that you have had the World card probably show up in a lot of readings recently. The World card is all about like lessons learned, movement forward. Things coming to a close. You know what I mean? And I feel like that for you, you possibly opened a new chapter of your life. I feel the Fool card and the World card, which is so interesting because the Fool card is the first in the tarot deck and the World card is the major arcana. Excuse me. The Fool card is the first of the major arcana. The World card is the last of the major arcana. And I feel like that you have ended a lot of cycles recently, and my ear rang, and you have birthed a lot of cycles too, or you will be birthing a lot of cycles during the month of April. I feel like that I'm hearing freedom of choice. Some of you held yourself to, okay, interesting message. Some of you may have held yourself and restricted yourself due to limiting beliefs. Some of you, this could have even been religious beliefs that don't necessarily align with you anymore. Let me give you an example. I'm just going to give you a quick example. And I don't know, I'm not going to bring religion into this hardcore because I'm a little bit religious myself. So, let's say you don't eat pork. Is that Jewish? I think it's a Jewish thing. Sorry. Let's say you don't eat pork. You're eating pork now. Anyways, because you need it for certain nutrients or whatever. Let's say you, it's just certain small things like that. You know what I mean? Anyways. I feel like that also during the month of April, I feel like that the universe is going to be popping a lot of keys in your lap and aligning the keyholes with it. So what that means is that the universe is going to be providing you a ton of opportunities and showing you exactly if you should go there, why you should go there. There's a Saturnian energy going on here. You could be experiencing a Saturn return, or the transit of Saturn in Pisces is significant to your energy somehow. Okay, we just experienced that. I'm also hearing the Mars at Cancer trip. Maybe you have heavy 4th or 12th house or 8th house placements. Those are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Either the houses or the zodiac sign. Anyways, could be influencing you, but I feel like that you have a lot of freedom. I feel really good. Like, this is like graduating high school, graduating college, and having like the highest honors. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what's going on for you. Now, with the broken heart and financial constraints, they're saying this is past energy. Oh my gosh, that is so... I get it now. I get it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We're gonna pull these bad boys down. Broken heart, 4 of wands, financial constraints, excuse me, 4 of swords, and then 4 of wands, financial constraints, 4 of air, broken heart. I feel like that for a lot of you, if you have been through a recent, let's talk about finances first. If you have been trying to seek a home, or you have been trying to improve your living circumstances. During the month of April, it looks extremely promising. 413 is an important number here. Anyways, as well as 409 and 44. But there is this big promise. For some of you, there's going to be options on where to live. Okay? If this isn't where to live, this could also, and you're comfortable with your home and your current home experience, living experience, whatever. I feel like this is about um, opportunities to hang out. This is also an increase in financial stability as well. What does the Four of Wands stand for in this deck? Prosperity, contentment, celebration. Yeah, and then with the financial constraints. Keep in mind that the wheels here. So the Wheel of Fortune is about luck, progress, change in this deck. I feel like that this is a change for you. For some of you, it's like maybe you have left a relationship, or you have removed yourself from a lot of friends, or you have moved yourself from a different job, and it's caused a little bit of a mix-up in your energy. I feel for a bit now, I feel like that stability is coming in for you during April, and I think it's beautiful. And April is the 4th month. So, 4 is really important here. And this is the 4th pile. Anyway, sorry. Now, with the broken heart, I feel like that for some of you, there's going to be some deep internal healing going on during the month of April. I feel like that for some of you, this can range from inner child to romantic heartbreaks to, I feel like that for some of you, this could be like, for some of you, you've worked on how you feel about yourself, or you're currently working on how you feel about yourself, how you genuinely feel about yourself. Because mind you, the universe sees your heart. The universe doesn't care about what you try to convince yourself of. The universe sees your heart. And it's like, that's healed. Because the Four of Swords, what is it in this deck? Meditation, recuperation, contemplation. I feel like that there is going to be healing that is going to bring you a peace of mind. Now, also, if let's say you're perfectly happy with yourself and you worked on your inner child. I got this download actually on the way in to do this April reading. And it was about, like, I've already worked on healing my inner child. I've gone to my middle school self, my, like, preteen self, my toddler self even, because I had something somewhat traumatic happen to me when I was not even a year old, so my infant self. And I meditated, I sent the past Jacqueline energy, because my name's Jacqueline. And I got this huge download about sending my teenage self love. And I was like, what? So I did it. And I feel like that during the month of April, this is like past versions of yourself and being at peace with it, as well as what my guides are saying. So what's coming in for you is internal and external stability that is laying a healthy foundation for strong progress forward, is what my guides are saying. Now we have freedom and boundaries again. So please don't, just come here. Anyways, we're going to put it right there. Anyways, so with freedom and boundaries, I feel like that as you have the freedom to do what you choose to do, there's going to be, this is boundaries with yourself. So, some of you, with this increased financial stability, what are you going to do with it? Is what I'm hearing. So, for example, let's say you have a business. You could take that extra money and put it back into your business and expand your business to make more money down the road. That's a good one. You could open, those different bank accounts at the bank. I can't think of it right now. Savings accounts, so on and so forth. What are you going to do with that extra money? Or if it's not finances, let's say it's extra time or extra emotions, okay? What are you going to do with it? I feel like that the universe always likes to provide us a ton of opportunities. Again, the universe is providing the keyholes as well to these opportunities. So it's like, this goes with this goes with this is why this happened. It's also the universe showing you why things happen the way that they have. And this is also about setting boundaries for your new self, setting boundaries for your new heart. I'm hearing that you're no longer going to allow yourself to feel pain that is not yours, to take on pain that is not yours. So let's talk about this real quick. Some of y'all might be highly empathic. Some of y'all might be gifted in some kind of way. And I feel like that sometimes it's like we get wrapped around helping other people a whole lot, that we feel their sadness, we feel their pain, we feel their ache, their depression, and so on and so forth, even if it's just like a friend or whatever. And sometimes we gotta say, that is their energy, that is not mine. That is their energy, that is not mine. So let me give you a quick example. So in the past, when I was learning this, I I'm a very confident person, and I'm very secure with myself. I know what I bring to the table. I know how I feel about myself, and I've worked really, really hard for it. Though I've worked really hard to feel that way, you know. And when I was trying to stabilize how I felt about myself, I kind of got a couple little tests that came in, and I would be presented with someone who surface level doesn't look insecure at all, looks really confident, blah, blah, blah. But then I would start feeling like anxious. Like I wouldn't even have thoughts that would make me feel anxious. It would just, I would start feeling anxious, and then I would feel insecure. And then my higher self came in and said, "Excuse me? Excuse me?" And that's because I was feeling another person's energy. And and then I sat there and I did self reflect afterwards because I was like, what the hell just happened? I went from extremely confident, feeling amazing. And long story short, I was hanging out with a very insecure man who was attracted to me, and I guess I make him feel insecure. I don't brag about that. I don't like to make people feel that way. It's just like I can't do anything about it, you know? So, anyways, that's a good example. It's like other people can feel how they're gonna feel, but I'm not gonna feel that way. Because I don't have to, you know. Observe, don't absorb. During the month of April, I also feel like that the universe is going to show you how to make healthy boundaries and how to set healthy boundaries. Okay. Now, with Wolf, Virgo, and Rhodochrosite, I believe is good for the heart chakra. So I do suggest, you can look up a picture of it. I don't think I have one of these on hand, and if I do, it's probably really, really, really small. If you want to look this up, I'll put that up to the screen. If you want to type it out, look up its properties and whatnot. I believe it's good for the heart chakra and for grounding, perhaps. Anyways, there could be a highlight during Virgo season. It could be dealing with a Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart. I feel like that with the Wolf card, though. Okay, here's the thing about Virgos. They remind me of a routine, structure, habits is what Virgo reminds me of, as well as taking good care of yourself. So some of you, what's coming in for you is healthier habits in regards to your self-care. Self-care is just physical, it's mental, emotional, and spiritual. What is your spiritual hygiene like? Are you saging? Are you clearing your energy? Are you owning your energy? Are you focusing on the positive? You know what I mean? If it's physical, it's obviously with physical hygiene. Emotional hygiene. Am I processing emotions? Am I feeling emotions? Or am I letting them go? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do there? I would look at all of that, as well as, I feel like that you're being pushed to be at a more logical standpoint in your life. Anyways, with the wolf card, I feel like that this is about, somebody, the wolf could be your spirit animal. I'm sorry that's coming out, but I'm hearing it. It's kind of cliche, but not in this situation. There's a lot of purple here, so I do feel like that this is going to be, there's going to be some information coming out in regards to, like, I feel like you're going through a crown chakra activation, clearing out that activation, empowering. Clearing out activation, empowering. That's what's going to be happening for you during the month of April. And with the wolf card, whenever I see a white wolf, it always reminds me of the fool card, because there's a white dog on the fool card usually. And it's about that innocence, that clean slate. But with this wolf card, I feel like that maybe for some of you, if you have been surrounding yourself with a lot of people, or you have a lot of people in your life and you're unable to get a lot of alone time, I feel like this is calling for you to spend some alone time with yourself. With the stork and the lady, this is about newness and change coming in. I also feel like that for some of you, if you're masculine, this could very well about being attracting in the right lover. If you're feminine, this could be attracting in a really good friend. When you're your own friend, you attract in true friends, is what I'm hearing. When you're really being your friend, your own bestie, you will attract in true friends. It's so funny. I'm shuffling tarot for this before I'm going to put the energy in, but while I'm doing that real quick. What's going on for pile 4 during the month of April? I had a reading with this beautiful soul the other day, and her main question, her main thing that we talked about, because I'm not going to go deep into her life, was that she was learning the law of attraction, and I was teaching her it, and it was about personal relationships as well. And I said, how you feel about yourself and how you treat yourself is how other people will treat you. I guarantee that. If you're honest, because she wants a better life. And I said, if you genuinely want better for yourself, and you take the opportunity to do better for yourself, you will, by default. I used to think that people were crazy, they were bullshit, they were lying to me. When I found out about the law of attraction, when I watch, I mean, if I had any of those friends still, I ended up having to clear them out and detach from them. But I had this video, I think it's from March 30th of 2020, anyways, and it was of Esther Hicks, and she was channeling Abraham, anyways. She was channeling, and she told me everything I needed to hear. There were so many signs and synchronicity, and then she said, you, like, have to believe it, though. Like, you have to believe that you're worthy of it. And it was just a really interesting full circle moment. So maybe y'all are trying to get a full circle moment. But anyways, how you treat yourself is how others will treat you. Okay? Again, I used to think it was bullshit, but it's not. I started treating myself better on so many different levels, and I've healed so many relationships in my life that it's not even funny how many relationships I've healed. Anyways, what else is coming in for these beautiful pile 4 choosers during April? The Hermit, Virgo energy again, the moon. Some of you, I would reflect back to where you were the Virgo full moon. It was March 7th. Look at what progress you've made for yourself, as well as what has come to pass. I mean, there's more messages besides that with those cards, I'm just telling you. The Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. Look for success in your life, even if it's something small, and latch onto it, and you will breed more success. The Page of Pentacles. The Two of Wands and the Strength card. They're saying, screaming at me. It did land in reverse, so I'm going to honor that. Leo energy. Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, and Virgo. Okay, so with... Spend a little me time. Okay. I said spend a little me time. Spend a little time on me. I feel like this message already came out, but I'm going to reaffirm it. Here's the thing. Sometimes when we are in the hustle and bustle of a situation, sometimes we just need to remove ourselves from the situation, gather our thoughts, and see where we really stand, whether it's with an individual or with something, or are we seeing a situation clearly. I feel like that there's a situation. This is also about, I love this card in this deck, this is also about seeing yourself clearly. Also seeing, like, your higher self. Some of you, if you do meditate, you may get to see your higher self over the next month. It's so trippy. Anyways, with the Hermit card, this is also for some of you. You could come across a very knowledgeable person, is what I'm hearing. It's not just about spending time alone. It's about coming across a very knowledgeable person who's going to be bringing some form of physical clarity to you. This could be a psychic, a tarot reader, a counselor. For some of you, this could be a friend, just... because of the energies that I've picked up on in this reading, I feel the need to clarify. Make sure it's a friend that you deeply trust, alright? Anyways, with the Page of... and I'm not saying y'all have bad energy. I'm saying that you're in a very sensitive transition phase. So, imagine you're pregnant. If you're ever pregnant, what do? You protect your belly. You protect your womb. You do everything you can to protect it. Do you see what I'm saying? Even if you haven't been pregnant... it's like an instinct to protect yourself. So make sure that while you're in the womb or you're growing or blossoming in this area, that you are protecting yourself accordingly. Psychic protection, so on and so forth. Anyways, I do feel like that the universe is calling for you to stay more present. I do feel like that, I do feel like that what else is coming in for you is strong willpower, is strong focus. Why the 2? I'm grabbing the wrong deck. That's why. Excuse me. Sorry. These cards keep falling, so I'm trying to shuffle them. Anyways, but let's go ahead, and I feel like I'm supposed to be clarifying. Excuse me, what is the Two of Wands in reverse about? I told you, she's even pregnant. Anyways, Taurus, Libra energy, Judgment, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so there's another message. What else is coming in for you? I feel like it's extreme better feelings of self. I also feel like that it's a new opportunity in your personal life as well as your career is what I'm picking up on. The only thing you got to do is protect you. The only thing you got to do is be a little bit selfish with your energy. Now, obviously, if it's an obligation, because I'm seeing like roommates and I'm seeing children and whatnot, if it's an obligation, do what you have to do, but try to make it, usually we're alone in bed. If you're not alone in bed, you're alone in bed in your head, okay? Anyways, you want to focus on being present, being grateful, as well as, again, reminding yourself of the power that you have. This is going to be a very empowering month for you, Pile 4. That's all I have to say. I keep getting strong empowerment, self-growth. I feel like that as far as people, you do have someone that's trying to figure out a way to communicate with you. You do have your guides. I feel like that you are also attracting in people who are like you. So that means like, you could find, there's a saying, and I forgot who said it, so my apologies, that you could honestly find a little bit of yourself in everyone. And I find that to actually be true. And sometimes it's not always the best parts of you, but there is always a part of you that you can resonate with to an extent. And then we have the Fool card on the bottom. I mean, awesome reading. Awesome reading. I'm excited for you, Pile 4. Please come back to this reading and let me know what changes you went through. Because, I mean, you really got the universe on your side and really fighting for you here. Awesome. Very happy for you. Let's go ahead. This came out when I was shuffling earlier. Beginnings, don't be afraid to start small. Exactly. Let's talk about manifesting again. When I sat there and I used to be broke, y'all. I lived off the state. I had no money. This is just like 3 years ago, by the way. I was broke. It was bad. And I was trying to learn how to manifest. Like, what are you grateful for? And you know what I started with? I started with what I had the most emotional connection to. And at the time, and it still is, though, I mean, I love myself a lot now, but I really love my son. He just, he's everything to me and more. But anyways, I focused on the relationship I have with my son. I love him. I adore him. I wanted to be the best I could be for him, so on and so forth. And it grew to improving the relationship between him and I, to improving the relationship with my family, with my friends, with myself, and so on and so forth. In any area of life, start small. If you're looking for money, you're looking to make more money, you know what? Any help that you get financially, I'm so grateful that I have financial help. I'm so grateful that I have finances flowing in. I'm so grateful I have money flowing in. I'm so grateful I made that sale. Start anywhere, and it will blossom when it comes to manifesting. Anyways, and then we have surprises, venture down the rabbit hole. Okay. I'm going to get to that in a second and see what messages they have. Generosity sows seeds of kindness. If you want kindness from others, you must be kind to yourself. If you want, it's exactly. So, I would definitely implement affirmations this month. I would definitely implement visualizations with the surprises, venture down the rabbit hole. I feel like it's getting to know yourself on a deeper level. I feel like that it's the universe showing you, I'm hearing show me the way, the universe showing new ways. So this is amazing, and I'm super happy for you. I'm super happy for you, Pile 4, because this is beautiful expansion and beautiful growth. And I mean, I'm very glad. All 4 of these readings were so different, and with this pile, I've been in this situation before. Like, I've dealt with this stuff before, and I'm telling you, no matter where you're at in life, you will overcome it. No matter what pain, sorrow, stress, physical, financially, emotionally, spiritually, you will overcome it. As long as you believe in yourself and you focus on yourself and you keep up with your practices and you show up for yourself. How are you showing up for you, pile 4? How are you showing up for you? Even if life isn't too hard, but you've been in a little bit of a rut, right? It's like whenever I get into a rut, let me give you an example. I found out some weird news the other night, and it kind of took me off guard, and I was like, what the hell? And I didn't know how to feel about it. I felt some kind of way. I didn't know how to feel about it, though. And my guys were like, you have a choice. What are you going to do? Are you going to avoid it and let it build up? Or are you going to process it and deal with it somehow? And I said, I'm going to process it. I'm an Aquarius. I like to avoid my emotions, but I'm going to process it because that's what I do now, even though it was a weird emotion. And so I sat there, and I just didn't want to be in a funk all day, but I sat there and I thought about it. I thought about the reality of it. I faced the truth of it. And then I was like, okay, I felt it. I got my clarity. I'm done with it. And I was like, I choose to be happy, though. I choose to be happy. And I sat there and I spent time with the person I love the most. I spent time with my son. We had a great day. I did some activities I liked, and I processed my emotions. And so it's like being able to pull yourself out of the slump or stagnant energy. And guess what? I had an immediate turnaround. In a few different areas of my life, pretty much overnight, because I chose to process